perfect summertime appetizer with it's frittatas with sweet potato and beets, and I already shredded and chopped all the ingredients so it doesn't take too long for me to do the whole thing. Anyways, I used 4 of these small sized, I'd say, yams, 1 medium beet, and some fresh greens chopped, and I'm going to add a few more spices and we're good to go. And except for the frying part, I'd say this is very healthy, but unfortunately all good things can't be in one place. But it's really delicious, very good tasting. You won't regret the frying part. Anyways, everything goes into my bowl, and I'm using chopped parsley, cilantro, dill, scallions, and you can also use regular onions, just chop them very small. This goes there, and 2 cloves of garlic or garlic cloves. I'm leaving the corners. Oops. If you like garlic flavor stronger, use 10. Use as many as you like. This is enough. And 2 eggs will go in there. And eggs is a must ingredient. It has to be the binding ingredient. This goes there. What else? Of course, salt at your taste. Black pepper. I always like adding cayenne for spiciness. You can leave this out if you don't like it spicy. Dry oregano. Again, it's an optional ingredient, but it tastes really good with yams. And a teaspoonful of baking powder for extra crispiness, and it will also give it nice rise. And just toss everything together. Combine first of all your veggies and spices, and we have to add some flour to this, and we're good to go. And look how nice the color is already. And I'm not very specific with flour amount, just as much as you need to combine this into a thick mixture. And I'm also adding just a little bit of rice flour. If you don't have rice flour, just use the regular all-purpose. And I'm gonna add flour as I mix, just to make sure I have the right consistency. Probably a cup or so. And by the way, I make this also with gluten-free flour. It tastes absolutely delicious. You can, for those who are on that specific diet, just make the same thing with gluten-free flour. This is starting to come up together nicely. A little bit more. And you may need to add extra flour as you go, because juices may start to come out from these vegetables, and you will just add a little bit as you go, just to thicken the mixture. This is what you're looking for, like thick, non-runny. Alright, we can just start frying this, and I already preheated my oil and fry pan. Right, I'm gonna save this. I may need to add extra flour later. And come on, this side. And I'm using ice cream scoop, the largest one I have. Depending how big you want your frittatas, have that size for your spoon. And just spoon it into that hot oil and kind of flatten. some parts may be floating around. Just later on, just take them out with your spoon. You will be frying this about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, depending on how hot is your oil. So just turn them as you see they're starting to become crispy, and use 2 forks just to be safe and not to splash the oil. This should be ready within in 2 to 3 minutes already. This first batch is ready. I'm gonna continue probably another batch, and I should be done. And of course, if you're frying something, you better have paper towel to drain the excess oil. My sweet potato and beet frittatas are ready, and I like to serve them with fresh lime and decorate with some fresh mint leaves. And I'm gonna just take a quick bite from one of them. Really delicious, sweet, sour, and you've seen already it's very easy to make. Well, I hope you try it, and please join me for my next video, and remember to subscribe. Thank you.